it simple. We kill.
The Bat of Gotham.
I'm Batman.
Hey now, welcome to episode 66 of the Batman on Film blog. I am the founder of Batman on Film, Bill, Jett, Ramey, and with me is Pete Verra. And Peter, baseball is today.
That's right. Well, yeah, I believe the NBA is playing some, I don't know if they're playing exhibition games, but they're doing some too. So sports are back. And I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, the Mavericks and the Lakers are doing a scrimmage. I think it's going to be televised, but I think the Mavericks' first game is like the 30th or 31st, but it's opening day for baseball. I even got my Texas Rangers shirt on.
Do they open a new ballpark today? Is it first home game?
Yeah, they're playing at home. Nobody there, no crowds, which
Such a shame.
Yeah, I think most. I know the Rangers are doing it, but I think a lot of stadiums are there. Like fans can send in a picture of themselves, and they'll make it into a cutout and put it in the seat. So still, I mean, it's sports. It's live sports. We haven't seen. Well, there's been some soccer. I mean, I haven't watched that. I just to have some little bit of sports on. All right. So anyway, if you're a sports fan, it's opening day for baseball. So everybody should be happy. Yankees and Nationals. That's today.
That is tonight. Yeah. Garrett
Tonight.
Versus Max Scherzer, little World Series rematch.
Okay. And that is in Washington, or is it okay?
It is in the nation's capital.
All righty. All right. What we're going to do here, folks, is we're going to talk a little bit about Batman collectibles, and I'm going to show you some of mine, and Peter's going to show you his collection on video, and we're going to discuss. And so to start it off, when we get to the videos, Peter, tell me about your. I would say you have a bigger collection than me for sure, and you are. I would say, would you consider yourself a serious collector of Batman stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Well, it depends on who it is. I'm a collector of my characters. You know, whether it's I have the Flash or Batman. There are definitely certain characters that resonate with me that I have a collection of. Spider is another one. And then I like collecting rare pieces. Like, for instance, statues of the Hulk are very hard to find and few and far between. So if I can find a reasonably priced Hulk statue, I would pick that up. But I like collecting things in memorabilia, sports, or capes and tights.
And you went to the what was it? Is it Toy Fair?
Comic-Con. I did the last two New York Comic-Cons.
Okay, New York Comic-Con. I thought you had gone to the Javits. Is the Toy
Fair
at Javits? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's there too.
Okay.
I'd love to go to Toy Fair. That's a different con, but
who knows when that's happening. Okay. So Peter's got some good stuff we're going to look at. I wouldn't say that I'm a true collector, but I am a person who picks up Batman stuff that I like. Does that make any sense whatsoever? And a lot of stuff I've just acquired. Some stuff has been sent to me, and so forth over the years. And it just reminds me of, the films and the different comic book versions and so forth and so on. So let's look. We're going to go through my video first, y'all, and then we're going to, I'll discuss, we'll talk about, me and Pete will talk as we go through. Pete, ask questions about anything, because I'm going to ask you questions about yours if you have any questions about my meager collection. And then we all
got to start somewhere.
Yes. So, but I will say this before I start. I am getting a bit more obsessed with collecting stuff. I've got into these pop figures.
Oh, they're bad. They're bad.
And I've been like searching for some of them that I don't have. Like, I'm trying to find either Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises Batman, and they're either you have to find them used, and I don't really want to use one, or the price is ridiculous. They get jacked up. So
They're kind of the modern day Beanie Babies almost.
Yeah.
They're limited released, and then people
Yeah.
go hunting and they jack
Yeah.
up.
And so, I mean, I've been looking for different ones. I'll go into like a Target or Walmart, and I'm trying, and I'll even look there. So there was like,
Mhm.
I almost brought this. I think I told y'all before. There was an Alfred Wayne Manor one at
Yeah.
Walmart up here, and I almost bought it. But anyway, I withheld. All right, so let's look at this video first, and let me find it first. Okay, here we go. All right. Peter, when I say I'm gonna count down and we'll start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. All right. I'm going in my office here.
Everyone loves the store. The store's got a lot of attention in the
It's
Facebook group.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is announcer Rachel thing. This is a barn door. She got it, and I love it. So I love it. Home Depot loves it too because they were pretty proud of it. All right, that's just the TV. You don't want to see that. But anyway, you come into my office. Here's Dark Knight trilogy. All three of those framed. I have the reason I had the Joker here. Batman on film debuted that poster online. So back in 2008. All right, various Batman action figures. There's White Knight. That's pretty new. I just got that. There's Batman Forever.
You have a lot more 66 in your collection than
yeah,
I do.
well, it's my Batman. There's some, I even have Ben Affleck.
You got a lot of BVS Batman in there.
Yes, I do have some.
You got 3 of them.
There's Surfboard 66 Batman and just Cesar Romero Joker.
There's one Batman here that I don't have that I really want is this Clooney Ultimate figure. That big one right there. That's a great figure.
There's Val Kilmer. There's some 2 Batman 89s. Look, going up. There's George Clooney.
I have that Kilmer Ultimate Batman in the box.
Here's a big one.
That's great too.
Yeah, big Christian Bale Batman Begins. All right, here the 2 animated films
that's
released.
Fantastic. I love your poster collection. It's actually really good.
I love the posters, and of course here's Detective 27. And there's just the bat logo above the door. All right, going over here is more of my Dark Knight trilogy stuff. That print is brand new of the trilogy. I just got that from Etsy. This is
Christian on Etsy. Okay.
Yeah, Christian Bale signed this for me personally at the Dark Knight Rises. Well, actually, it was when Chris Nolan had did his hands in the cement. You know,
this poster underneath it with the bat smile and Batman. I never see that, but it's probably my favorite Dark Knight poster.
I found that on Amazon, I think.
That's great.
This is just various. Here's some of those pop figures. This is all Dark Knight trilogy stuff.
That's great. Great little scarecrow mini statue there.
There's my Dark Knight trilogy. Any books? There's 2 statues. This is the letter Chris Nolan wrote me.
It's funny because you got the picture of you and Nolan. I've got to get the picture of me and Uslan framed.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, there's me and Michael right there. There's in the back. That's me when I was 3 years old in a homemade
famous
Batman
costume.
Yes.
Yes.
And here's some more of my Batman books. There's that. Well, you see a little bit of that on the left that what you're talking about. There's some Blu-rays, more books right there. You can see Dark Knight trilogy, blah, blah, blah. There's the Batman on film logo. Let's see where I'm going here. I got the Dark Knight poster above there. I got some wall space to fill in there, Pete. So we'll see.
Get some shelves. You put a little more figures up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Got options.
There's my desk. Okay, Batman, Dark Knight,
Cowboys.
Bob. Yes. Back of my computer.
I love how you have a what's it called? A globe.
Yes, I'm a history guy, man.
I love it.
There's some more. Just some Dark Knight Rises action figures. Yeah. This is all.
That Alfred figure is hard to find of Michael Caine.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it could go for like a little bit like $70, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not gonna sell any of this stuff, but that's cool. Down here, there's that that helmet I redid, refurbished. You see in the back, there's Mr. Potato Head. There's Christopher Reeve, NECA Superman. There's the Burton Schumacher films framed together.
Great. Where did you get those pictures? You
got them on Amazon. This is one of my favorite individual comics, Revenge. Batman 251, Joker's 5-Way Revenge. Yes, there's 66 poster. There's just there was a fan made deal. There's various Batman bobbleheads, action figures. There's
cover of Batman.
Yeah, there's Alex Ross statue. This is my Keaton one I just got. It was pretty cool.
That is a cool figure. I like that one.
There's some more pops right there. That's me at Comic-Con with the Batman.
What's that shiny statue. Batman in the back? I couldn't make that out.
Oh, that's a Batman. Not Batman Returns. Batman Beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, the king.
Yeah, I got my Elvis stuff. A little Elvis shelf. There's me at Graceland. There's some more DC type related books. Good books there. My guitar. And back over here, there's my microphone. This this is okay. I got
Ryan Lauer's lamp.
Got that for Father's Day. That's awesome. Love it. So Batman '89 Batwing, and so I'm heading out. There he is. Goodbye.
Now, would you say this is the majority of your collection? Do you have anything in storage?
I got a few things.
You just moved.
I got a few things in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I got a few things in boxes and totes that I just didn't have a place for. But this is, I would say this is the main stuff because
I have so many totes.
It's
just clogging my mother's basement.
I've got some stuff in a closet over here that I need to look. I got some more posters. I'm trying to save some room because I know once the Batman poster comes out, I want to frame that and put that up here. And we may get a Batman poster here at Fandom. I hope that's what I heard.
I think, it's weird because it's almost like Comic-Con's kind of been erased in a way due to the pandemic, you know?
Yeah.
With the beginning of virtual cons and things.
I got a press pass every year to Comic-Con, but I had one this year, but I don't think it really matters because it's all online. In fact, it started basically yesterday. Yeah.
When was the last time you went? I feel like the last time you went to Comic-Con was Super Returns.
Probably no. Yeah, that was. I went several. The last one I went to was 15.
Okay,
maybe 5 years ago. Because I went there when they first showed that first footage from Batman v Superman. I got lucky because I had a VIP ticket from Warner Brothers.
I remember you telling the stories when Hall H's line used to be manageable.
Oh my gosh! Hey, 2000.
I'll never get in there, man.
2006. Me and my wife went. Literally, I could go down the gas lamp quarter, go to find a bar, have a couple of beers, and then there was something I wanted to see in Hall H. Just walk back to the convention center and walk right in. I ain't doing no camping out, brother.
Bring your sleeping bag.
No way. I'm going to do that. So that was my stuff. Now, this is what I'm really looking forward to seeing is Peter's stuff. So we're going to watch his now. All right. So bring that up, Pete. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. All right. Nice.
So, right off the bat, I start off with the 89 Joker 2-pack from Funko. I put that on my top shelf of my cabinet.
And that's just been reviewed. It's on Batman on film. Yeah.
A quick look at my flash shelf in general. Got a copy of Boomerang, some Ezra Miller.
This stuff's awesome here.
And this is like my bread and butter. I'm mostly focused on this. I try to cover a lot of the history of Batman cinematic.
Yeah.
I've got Clooney, I've got Kilmer, I've got Keaton, I've got Bale, and Affleck all on one shelf.
Batmite.
Animated Batman, Batmite, of course, for Ryan Lauer. My favorite Catwoman, Anne Hathaway. That is Batman from Identity Crisis, drawn by Michael Turner, arguably my favorite artist aside from Neil Adams. And then I have a frame of Batman the Animated Series. Cool little bust of Michael Keaton there. And then this is sort of a mix of like Aquaman and the
Yeah.
I got Zatanna in the corner there and Brandon Routh Superman. And then I have an entire shelf dedicated to Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And I try to do some things with the figures to kind of elevate them, make them look like they're doing stuff. So like gliding, and Harley looks like she's, doing somersaults and stuff. But just various Harley from Suicide Squad, try to imitate the Bat thing. Her nightie from Mad Love, Amanda Connor, Todd McFarlane. Just your standard. I had that background made from a guy on Instagram.
Really? Okay.
It was great.
Oh, that's what that is cool.
It's a Hot Toys figure. It is a 2-pack of Batman Returns, Michael Keaton, and you could swap out the heads and stuff. Affleck Batman from Justice League, Bruce Timm, Keaton, Nightmare Batman, Battle
Okay.
Gear Batman, and that like 9-inch Bale figure was like $15, and it comes with the radio cannon or whatever it is from Rises,
Mm-hmm.
EMP gun. That's the neck of Batman, Keaton in the front, and I got the little remote control boomerang in Keaton's hand there.
That mask torn off one is awesome. It really
that's
is
great. And then I love like Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, so I bought this purple car to do like the purple Lamborghini thing from Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
And then I have the Funko Keaton, another small Batmobile. I love collect because they're small and you can put them in spaces.
Yeah,
you know?
I have both of those.
They're great.
There's
That's for Ricky Joe's shoe right there.
Yeah.
That penguin on the left is actually the original from 1992, and then the other one on the right is from just the recent remake. So that's a diecast original, and a little DeVito, and I have the shielded cocoon Batmobile. And then we scroll down. There's a Texan right there, Roger Clemens.
It is.
Have a Bat Pod, Jay Garrick's Flash, the Tumbler next to the charcoal barbecue grill. And like I just love these Matchbox things. You put them anywhere. That's me next to Anton First Batmobile. And here's some more Batmobiles: Batwing, the Bat, the ski boat.
There's the Batman Forever cups.
And then I did a little arts and crafts because I got bored one day.
Yeah.
I took my 4 tickets from when I went to go see the
that's
Schumacher movies, and I just put them in a frame. I
smart.
print them out. Eventually, I'm going to make them. I'll print them out in color, but that's like it was like a template.
Smart.
Because I never thought I'd see all 4 of them.
Nice.
So
yeah.
That's really cool. I love those mugs, and just I actually have a soft spot for the Clooney car. I love that car. I wish it had a canopy, but it's just cool to me.
It is. Look, I liked all the Batmobiles. There's not one I'd say I dislike.
I
So
do like the ski boat a lot. And then we get a look at this Batwing here.
Yeah.
And just the detail on these McDonald's mugs is crazy.
Yes.
I mean, Two-Face is flipping his coin. There's a good picture of Kilmer.
What do those go for?
I bought them on Amazon for $30.
The whole thing, or individually?
All 4 of them. But when you bought them at McDonald's in 1995, they were $1 each.
Yeah.
So I reviewed this 2-pack. I put these guys on a shelf so it looks like they're on top of a building.
Yeah.
But then you go down, and I got a thing for poison ivy, so I like putting her in front of plants and neon cactuses.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
nice. The Schumacher Batmobile there, and then this cactus here, this white one, it lights up, but this neon cactus takes it out. And then I bought that stupid cactus at like an art store, and then I painted it myself with the intention of putting it behind an Ivy figure. So that's like my little shrine to Schumacher. And here I got another one downstairs. I got
this Ivy pop, yeah.
Yeah, an Ivy pop next to plants and more neon cactus. Yeah. So it's like a theme.
I like that.
So, and that's like a lot of fans do that. They put their Ivy figures in their plants. It's like a thing. So if you follow like hashtag Poison Ivy League, it's like a thing, and people do that. And then that is a 12-inch Batman from Batman Returns. That's from '92. That's the Bat ski boat. That's the actual ski boat from '92. These 3 figures here, Catwoman, Penguin, and the Keaton Batman, are all 3-inch DC Multiverse from Mattel. And that Batmobile is a remote-controlled Batmobile I bought recently. It's actually got some horsepower to it. It moves pretty well, but I'm always afraid of getting it dinged up. But really sculpted nice, and it's got some nice details. You can see the paint and stuff. Don't mind the dust, but yeah. So, I love Batman Returns. I know you don't, but it's one, it's so childhood for me. I can't help but love DeVito and the black goo. It terrified me as a child, but I love it. And then here, these are the totes in my mother's basement, just some figures.
I think that's the one I have laying out over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And a lot of this is my Schumacher box. And so it's a lot of Batman and Robin. And I try to, at least when it comes to these, because there were so many toys created for these 2 movies, I tried to collect the ones that were somewhat movie accurate. Like the suits that we saw in the film. And I obviously never really wore this outfit, but that's the only figure she had. But Batman and Robin had so many toys, as you could see. And I really just tried to collect what I thought was movie accurate figures. And this might be the greatest Bane figure of all time. And he didn't look like that in the movie. He was green. He was greener than Ivy.
Yeah.
But this is just really cool. I love these. This talk box doesn't work anymore for the Riddler, but I mean, he looks great in that white suit with the little question mark on his face.
Oh, I like that Riddler. Yeah.
I mean, this is a rare one to find, this Mr. Freeze, because it's the most movie accurate. And then
Two-Face.
Yeah, I have this Two-Face, and I have the coin. I took the coin out. It's with my Aaron Eckhart coin.
There's a pop of him, of that Two-Face. I'd like to get.
I'm trying to get those myself.
That's at that Walmart up here by my house up in Frisco.
This one's I bought this one because I wanted the Riddler in green. I didn't necessarily, but he also had that's the gun from when Two-Face says, got a bad case of gas.
Are these are things that you've got after the fact, or did you get them back in the day?
They're a mix and match. Like some of them I was actually able to preserve as a kid, and some of them I had to repurchase because as a kid I lost them. And I wanted that Robin particularly because that's the movie accurate costume. Batgirl, they didn't come with a movie accurate costume. She has a cowl, and she only wears it when she rides the ski. I don't know, her motorcycle.
Looks better. She looks better with the cowl on.
Yeah, I agree. And then again, I know Robin doesn't wear a yellow suit, but I wanted the Redbird, so I had to buy it. That I had to rebuy because as a kid I lost the missile and I wanted it complete. So it's a hunt. And then these are like my treasures here. I have all cinematic Batmobiles except for 66. And like here, I just show you the boxes. I'll break them out in a little bit, but I mean, the thing about Forever was the packaging was great and the marketing was great, and we got so many cool things. It's incredible what they were able to do for that movie. And I feel like the Dark Knight collection for Batman '89 came out years later, but Forever was spot on. They marketed it so well.
Yeah.
But these boxes are great. I mean, it's just the red, the green, and everything with the yellow. And then here's a better look at the Batmobile.
Oh,
And they don't make them like this anymore, man. Like I got to say, the Batmobile for BVS and Justice League, the toys, they're horrible. They don't really look like the car. They're not. There's not that much effort put into it. I feel like. There's not a whole lot of detail. Like, you could.
That looks like the Batmobile from Forever.
It really does.
I mean, straight up. I mean, it is. I mean,
from the rib cages to the way the gears are painted silver underneath.
Does it light up?
It does. I don't have batteries in it. Okay. I'm afraid of corrosion. But even if you look at the Batwing here, they painted the blue on there. Because in the Batmobile they actually have the plastic and the light shines through, but. Yeah, for that, I mean, they put the time in there to paint that, and you just don't get that. Even for the Bat, for Nolan's, it was more like a condensed version. They used to make better toys, but that's another reason why I wanted to collect this era of toys, because they're just so much better. And then this is like the holy grail here. This is the Bat missile from Batman Returns, and you're seeing a little bit. I'm going to push this yellow button on the top here, and it'll actually pop out with a little help. But it looks fantastic. It looks like Anton First Batmobile. You can see the guns on the sides, and here we go. We push the button, and it just pops right off. And then again, like they put so much detail into the side. I mean, it looks great. It looks so movie accurate.
It is. Wow.
You could see that's my crib from when I was a baby behind there. That's in my page. But yeah, I've been hunting that down forever. And then here I have the Clooney car. And even as simple as this, I mean, just the stickers. And if you push those little gray tabs on the side, those blades will come out by the wheels, and the missile will pop out because it's supposed to break through ice. So, Batman was very prepared for Mr. Freeze. But it's a nice piece. And then here I have the infamous Robin from Batman Returns, which that's he never appeared in the movie.
No, and it was weigh-ins.
Yeah, design. That was Neil. I think that was the first time Neil Adams' costume got made into a figure. I believe that is his design. But yeah, they did have good figures for the Burton movies too. The Coupe, that's a famous one. But Flat Top Robin, I really enjoy that figure. And then this is a really cool piece. This is my brother got me this for Christmas. It's a Kotobukiya Dark Knight Returns statue.
I've seen that before. Yeah,
absolutely massive. I have nowhere to put it, so I still have it in the box. But it's just It's really cool. As you could just see I'll show you guys the box here, and I'm going to take it out in a little bit. But it's a wonderful PVC piece.
That's good looking.
I mean, I don't know which part of the statue I like more. The Joker. I mean, because you get all of Batman in his glory. You know, he's just angry. He's ready to just pummel him. But the Joker might be my favorite part. Just that smile, like he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's so well sculpted. I mean, just like straight out of Frank Miller's book or Jay Oliva's movie.
That's a great angle. Yeah, it's a great angle right there.
It's good. It's so amazing. Just that Frank Miller, bulky, aged Batman.
That's a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks fantastic. The tie, the jacket, just the details on the cape. It's just a wonderful piece.
I may have to find that. I may have to
find
that.
I don't know where he got. I mean, I think he just got it from my local.
I've seen those. I've seen those on various. Yeah, I've seen on the various online stores and shops and stuff. I may have to hunt that one up.
But it is a massive piece. It's huge. And it's got some weight to it for being PVC. It's got a lot of weight. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I got to find a way to put this, display this.
Yeah.
And then this is signed by Jim Lee. This is, I think there were only 250 of them made. On the back, I have a certificate of authenticity. It's a print, but all prints are signed by Jim Lee. He numbered them as well. I think I have like 135 or 250. And that's just a really cool piece. You just, then here's, 135 or 250. And just, it's great. It's one of those things I got to find wall space for.
Yep.
That's the problem. You have so much stuff, you don't know where to put it.
I like that right there. Yeah.
I bought this. This is from San Diego Comic-Con 2018, I think. I bought it online. It's a Mondo poster. And they only make so many of them. And then the one next to it it's a reprint of a Mondo poster that I bought at last year's Comic-Con for Batman 89.
I just saw they released a new one for this year's Comic-Con of Heath Ledger Joker. Did you see that?
Oh, really? I did not.
It's him. He's fall. You know when he falls and then Batman saves him.
Okay, that's the Yes, I did see that. I didn't know it was that's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those Mondo posters are limited release, so if you don't get one, you're not going to, and they sell fast, so you got to be fast. But yeah, that was a little nice clip of my collection.
All right, let me get back up here. Okay, here we are. That was nice. So, what's your advice for anyone that's listening? Maybe wants to get into collecting seriously. How do you find the best prices? Do you compare, shop around eBay, Amazon? What would you say?
I'd say shopping around is definitely the best thing to do because Amazon can be a little more pricier than eBay. eBay sometimes can be the black market. But if a lot of the times, if your local comic shop is always collecting collectibles, they'll probably give you the fairest price.
Yeah.
And you have to be wary when you buy things from Amazon if you're really buying something that's real or not. I know Amazon always gives you, always will back the consumer, but you have to be wary of that. But the biggest thing I'd say, if you don't have the space, you got to be careful what you get because sometimes you just get a little trigger happy.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's, like I'm thinking now, I'm looking around, I'm going, okay, I want this, where am I going to put that? I have it's one of the things in the totes you reminded me of when I saw the toy vehicles. I have a Batmobile tumbler. It was from Dark Knight Rises toy. It's a toy, but it's, it's big and it's remote control.
Yeah. Oh, I have that one too.
Okay.
They also made the Bat Pod. Too.
And I have that, and there's a bat that kind of does. I don't know what the bat does. Still in the box, but I'm in like, what am I going to do with it? So as you can see, and I've asked this to people on our Facebook page. I'm like, okay, do you take these things out of the box? Do you leave them in the box? So as you see when you saw my video, all my action figures. I still have them in the boxes. I just can't bring myself to break them open and open them up. The pops I do take out. I kept the boxes for them. I kept the pop boxes. So
there's very few things I don't take out of the boxes because first of all, one, it's easier to display them when they're outside the box, and I can get more. You know, the box. If you look at like your shelves, like the box takes up a lot of space.
Yes. Yeah.
So my goal is always to, you know, as of right now, like I don't have a man cave, I don't have a basement, so like, you know, one day when I do, it'll all be down there and it'll all be displayed, and that's why I have the cabinet.
I'm looking now and I'm like,
great.
okay,
So,
maybe
you know,
I'll just put them out there.
And that's why I buy like figure stands and stuff too, because then I can elevate, like you saw like some of my Batman and Harleys, like I elevate them because then I could put something underneath it.
Okay, let me ask you that because I want to know, and maybe I want to know this, and maybe someone who's watching wants to know, where do you find the holder things? I
buy them on Amazon, and I think they're like $8 each. And I believe the ones like, I forget what the name of the company is because I believe it comes from China. And you put it together, but you just need a screwdriver, and it's really simple.
Okay.
And I could send you the link this way you can link it to the video. They're not expensive at all, and I think they're really well worth it.
Yeah,
so you can build them and make them the height you want.
Yeah, I like the way that they're the way they look with that. You can really put them in action pose. Is that what I'm
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that's what I like that. If you look at like the Affleck figure that I had in one of my shelves, like there's nothing better than like the Batman with the gliding cape. You know, like that's just it's such a definitive shot, and just like that's kind of what I think of Batman as he like swoops down to fight the Joker or the Riddler, or just I don't know, some common thug. But it's just a great pose to have. So
I'm on the hunt for a Keaton 89 Keaton statue, and I've seen some. There's some coming out here shortly. I forget which.
They'll be ramping them back up in production soon.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll get to see him in that. Speaking of that, what version of the suit do you? I mean, he's got to be in a suit at least once in that Flashpoint movie, right?
I hope so. I'm not I know you mentioned this. I don't really like the Alex Ross Kingdom comes. It just looks too robotic. I if they do it, I kind of wish it would kind of be somewhat similar to what Batman Beyond did, where like the suit has enhancements, but it doesn't look so robotic like that. In my opinion, maybe just like kind of an upgraded version of what he had in 89.
I would think you kind of take. Cause I've heard a little bit that maybe they're talking about some kind of. I mean, the dude's 70, so they'll have some kind of enhanced suit, but it'd be some version of the 89 suit. You know what I mean? That looks
I
visually.
hope it has the extra points on the bottom. If they're gonna do it,
yeah. I got to ask Mike. There's a story behind that, and I'm not sure what it is about why there's extra points.
It's something about like they didn't have the rights to market it.
It's something.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But they used it in all the posters. But they didn't have like the film right. I don't know. It has to do with rights, and it's very interesting.
You hit Michael up. You and Michael, you've been to his house. I haven't even been to his house yet, man.
I would love to talk to him again.
Speaking of which, just plug this. You need to, if you've never seen him, check out Peter's interview with Michael Uslan, and it's some in-depth stuff. I mean, it's not like a 2-minute interview, man.
If you want to see a collection, his collection is great. Walking up to his office and seeing all the movies, posters of the movies he's produced, it's absolutely incredible. And his collection was great. It was a pleasure to meet him and just pick his brain and walk through his house and just see what he's got. He's got a very awesome collection of statues. He's even got an Arnold statue of Mr. Freeze. That was the first one I noticed.
It's still on the front. I still have it pinned to the front page of Batman on Film. So if you want to check it out, find it. I mean, I watch it every once in a while. I love to listen to him talk about
we talk
Batman
about Nolan
and Batman
and
history. Yeah, it's awesome.
The journey that was Batman 89, getting that made, that was a fun time. I enjoyed that.
So here's the whole thing now. This is kind of the kickoff. We'd like to I want to kind of gonna throw it to Pete, and I know Javier Trujillo also is a big collector, trying to maybe do some consistent collectible shows. So probably maybe podcast, vlogs, whatever. So be looking forward to that. Pete, that's something you want to take control of and
I'll talk to
work
Javi
with. Yeah, it'd be cool. So
I'm dying to do it.
So looking forward to that. So that's it. That's how we're just going to show you some Batman stuff, talk a little bit, nerd out over some collectibles. And Pete, anything you want to plug before we go?
Just follow my Twitter handle or my social media handle at Pete Illustrated on Twitter, Vero, and Instagram. Don't forget about my podcast that I co-host with the champion of Long Island, Eric Holzman.
Yeah.
Straight_O_G, straight out of Gotham. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can find a good podcast. You can just search us on Podbean. We're there, and we talk about various just news-related things and fun stuff, and we just kind of same thing we do here. We just talk about Batman because we love the character. So just follow me on those two.
Yep. And you can find a link to that from the front page of Batman Film as well. All right. I don't got anything really. I just did a new bell bag. I'm ready for the Batman to get back in front of the camera. But at Fandom next month, we're probably going to get a teaser clip, and I think we're going to get a poster. That's the scuttlebutt.
I'm dying for something.
Yeah, I am too. All right,
I'll settle for Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. You know, I'd love to see that picture.
We may get our first. I think we may see get a glimpse of Catwoman and the Penguin. And
I wish they gave us something during the pandemic just to hold me over. You know, it's all been about the Snyder cut, and I'm greedy, so I want more.
Yeah,
I want more Batman. So.
And you still on that hashtag release the Schumacher cut? Still getting traction on that?
Those guys are plugging really hard. They're trying to do their best, and I know that they recently stood down a little bit because of the whole hashtag for the Air cut movement. So I believe July 27th they're going to start a Twitter campaign for release the Schumacher cut for the darker, longer 140-minute version.
Yeah, and it's not that much as far as to get it, because it actually exists, and I think it was mostly it's going to take no $30 million to do that. I put it that way.
Yeah,
if it takes anything, So I'd love to see. I've been wanting to see that since 15 years ago when the rumors started coming out about it. So anyway, all right, with that, for Pete, I'm Bill, and we will catch you next time.